on my head.
Sprinkles on my head.
They stick to my pillow.
Every time I go.
To get some soup. Was that not the line?
No, it was to bed.
Oh,
So simple, really.
Yeah, thanks.
How do you? Yeah,
there's so
yeah.
many verbs.
We just can't find good help these days, can we?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What's up, everybody? This is Sunil Nation 98, and we will never surrender.
okay, Russell or Sunil Shatner. What's going on, my pet shoppers and video gamers? This is the Littlest Nintendo Shop here.
What's up, everybody? It's I Can Snake.
Hello, everyone. This is Wing Aries 28.
Hello, everybody. This is Downloads Bacon.
Greetings, everyone. This is CC Trainor-Ling, and this is going to be fascinating. So fascinating.
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 What's fascinating?
Fascinating.
What's the person we under attack?
What, by Klingons?
Anywho.
Prime directive of this review was not get attacked.
Alright, guys. So, without further ado, let's go right into the plot. So, the plot here is that Blythe rescues the pets when they accidentally send the truck careening down the street. So when Blythe gets blamed, the pets decide to film a reenactment to prove her innocence. So, my first positive would have to be the pets in general, because they cared enough that they wanted to make a video for her to show that she was innocent.
Do that.
Yeah.
Get on with it, Sunil. We all know what the positive is. Everyone knows what the positive. Just get it short, sweet, to the point. Get on with it, man.
Here,
That's
you
right, get
guys
on
can
with
say
it!
Here, you guys can say it.
Okay, fine. I'll say it. Positive. She starts. Her first name has two S's in it, and that name is Sugar Sprinkles.
Oh yeah, she's
yeah.
definitely a positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yes.
Wear her name out. Sugar Sprinkles. Sugar Sprinkles. Sugar Sprinkles. Sugar Sprinkles.
Sugar. Yeah.
Welcome to my humble abode.
Welcome.
But yes, Sugar Sprinkles is a positive. She was amazing when we first introduced her. I think everyone was amazed. Or maybe it was just me.
She was a stoner cat.
She's also a snowshoe cat because because both her front paws actually look like snowshoes.
Yeah,
Stoner shows.
I really love her
Words to
design.
speak.
Yeah.
I do like her design. Also, she's voiced by Kelly Metzger, so that adds bonus points.
I
And
know, and we interviewed
Hey,
her
remember
before.
when we met her?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really meet her. We just met her voice.
so it just adds more awesome and more bonus points that we know Kelly Metzger.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mhm.
Let me think. Let me think of. No, wait, Sunil, you still have to continue with your positives.
That's the self positives I want to list.
I would say that the tune is really great. Sprinkles on my head. Like at first, like in 2012, 2013, I honestly didn't really like it that much, but I think it's kind of growing on me right now.
Gasp.
Catchy tune, yeah.
You know, it was a catchy tune that we
Yeah.
until Bacon screwed it up.
Bacon.
Hey,
To get some soup.
Thanks.
get some soup.
Oh, speaking of
No
which,
soup for you.
well, I mean soup.
I like soup.
Okay. Anyways, anyone want to get their positive?
Yeah.
Roger.
Yep.
Roger.
Roger. Well,
He has issues. I'm sorry, but
Oh.
him thinking that his stuffed buddy is alive and talking to him, I think he's the one who needs to be seeking help.
Oh yeah.
Out of everyone in the series, it definitely has to be him. It's funny, yeah, but it just makes me question what kind of man he really is.
well,
It's okay, buddy. This wasn't your fault.
yeah. May I add into it? Yeah, I think it may have to do with the fact that Roger was just practicing with the dummy to pretend that he's his imaginary friend, and the fact that because he has some ambition to wanting Blythe to to join him.
The difference between an imaginary friend is ethereal. It's just more of an inanimate friend.
Yeah, but in the end, he wanted Blythe to just join with him for a race, at the picnic or something. Yeah. So.
But yeah.
And of course, he has a streak. He is 6-0.
Hold it. Insert your obvious Brock Lesnar joke here.
PC, by all means,
My client, Roger Baxter.
is 6 and
It's
0.
6-0 at the father-daughter picnic. Ever.
With my client, Roger Baxter.
Roger.
Conquered a lot of streaks that day, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue on with the positives.
Star
Anyone
Trek.
have anything else?
Nothing but Star Trek. That
Star
is another
Trek.
positive of mine. Star Trek reference.
That was a big sale, yeah.
I
William
loved it.
Shatner.
Uh-huh.
I never watched Star Trek, honestly.
I've watched bits and pieces of references from Star Trek.
Well, as for me, I've seen snippets of the original, but I've seen most of the J.J. Abrams ones. I can tell like how popular Star Trek was, and yeah.
This was something for the older fans who actually got the joke.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it was meant for, like, when they put in references for the other audience, while the other funny stuff for kids, too, so, co-viewing.
Well, with Penny Ling being
Spock.
Spock.
Spock-Ling, I call her.
I would say if during the whole when Spock dies, of all the pandas I ever knew, she was the one that was most human.
And most
Well, one of my
hug-worthy.
favorite things, this was pretty ironic, is that in the episode when Data was the one that was like the yellowish color, at least I think it was a yellowish color.
No, that wasn't Data, dude. That's Next Generation. This is the first one.
Yeah, OG.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember
are
Vinny
they
was-
different or
yeah.
something?
Yes.
There's a big difference because
Yeah, there's a big
Generation
difference.
wasn't the one with, the regular cast with these. Let's
Yeah.
just get into a long heated debate. Star Trek fans, just pretty much give all your comments to these two about what Star Trek is.
Yeah.
No, I've watched it before. I just got the colors mixed up.
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think the way that the pets got the truck to move was really funny. Like, it started with Russell, and it snowballed out of control until, like, all the pets accidentally helped into getting the truck to drive.
Wait a minute. There has to be one more positive. Buttercream.
Yeah, that's a positive.
No, my positive, buttercream.
Oh, yeah,
Mm.
buttercream.
Yes, so.
Mm-hmm.
And I want, like, before we get to the negatives, I want to point something out that Downloads Bacon showed me. Around, like, 10 minutes and 18 seconds into the episode, there are, like, 5 or 6 frames where you can see a storyboard error. And the storyboard error has script lines on it, and Sugar Sprinkles was talking in it. So it's probably from Kelly Metzger's script. So it reads like PUSS line 103 read. And SS refers to Sugar Sprinkles because she was talking during that time. And it was referring to the line 103 in the script.
I know. I mean, again, you're dealing with Flash, man. Flash is a
Yeah,
very
I know.
Yeah.
I just like to point out storyboard errors.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Okay, Bacon is apparently on top of a building.
Yeah, I think maybe he's riding on top of the truck. I think it's busy careening down the street again.
Oh.
Again.
Yeah,
I'm still
again.
here.
Who's gonna stop it this time? Young me.
Maybe. Okay, anybody have any positives, or can we go straight to negatives?
We
Um,
talked about the bike exploding.
Yeah, the bike exploding. It's oh my god, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
just
They
hilarious.
would be
I
proud.
laughed so hard.
That was funny.
Michael Bay presents Bicycle Exploding.
Oh God!
Boom.
Committed by Roger Baxter.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess my last positive is definitely the scene where the pets are filming their reenactment of what happened.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It was hilarious.
Up, down, up.
A dog.
Oh,
By the way,
Oh,
I
sorry,
like
did I say dog?
I
I
like
cannot work under these conditions. Wardrobe.
Hey, Russell.
A dog playing a cat. I'll get a warrant for sure.
Hey, Russell. About the choreography, you said we could do this sort of square lineup. I thought it would be better to do a mambo.
You're
Not
not
doing
doing
a
much.
mambo. Oh, what? A foxtrot? Yeah, it's kind of cliche, don't you think?
Yeah.
Can't understand the place you were before the truck drove off.
Okay, Okay, I just want to say this. I did like the funny scene with Zoe Tran in that blooper scene when her outfit came off.
Yeah, oh yeah.
yeah. And they just
Yeah.
like, "Ah! You're not really wearing clothes anyway. You're an animal."
Tell
Can't
that
walk on this
tell that to
competition.
Fluttershy, Clay.
Well,
Oh.
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 Right. Anywho.
Where we go to negatives, or
I got one more positive. It has to do with it is the way we show about how Blythe was struggling with her secret ability at one point, because there were some instances where it hints about how she's trying to keep her secret from young me. Like at some point, when Blythe tells the peddler saying don't drive the truck away. And then he's like, oh, what? And then she's like, oh, because they don't have driver's license.
Later to be foreshadowed in Secret Recipe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And going further, also, it did come to the point where when Blythe actually stopped the sweet truck in the middle of a traffic crossroad, I think the police comes in, and she was actually she was trying to figure out a way to tell exactly what happened, but she couldn't reveal her secret. So it's those hints where it's it makes it difficult to see how it would be awkward for her to try and reveal it towards a policeman when they think that animals can't talk. The same thing goes to her father too, or to Roger, when she got grounded, especially when it's oh, well, what really happened? But I can't tell. Yeah, it just it's all these hints that kind of sort of tells about how she's trying her best to keep her secret, that when the right time comes, for the matter.
I guess that's the point where we go to negatives, and really, I barely have a single negative, man.
I don't have
I'll
any
wait
negatives.
until everyone else lists their negative before I'll say mine.
Okay.
I have no negatives.
I would say though my nitpick though was that it's probably just a minor one, but Russell, I kind of think that maybe Russell seems to be blamed for causing the truck to go off, well, even though the Star Trek though it was just out of the mistake, but again it's but again during the movie making to prove her innocence, it sort of happened again when it's his fault at that part. So it's it was a bit annoying, but at least in the end Roger just comes in to save the day. So that's my main nitpick.
Okay. Anyone else?
If no one else has a negative, I'll say mine. I've got a few, so I'll say them one at a time. My first negative, Russell was being really hypocritical of himself in this episode. He was really cautious about what the other pets were doing wrong, and kept telling them to not do anything wrong or not mess around with anything. Yet he was the one himself who was in the driver's seat, pretending to do some Star Trek stuff. I think it was William Shatner, Captain Picard. I'm not sure about those. And then he tried to imagine himself deploying the shields, and he pressed the button to make it snowball out of control. So basically, he was the one who caused it all. Yet he was the one who also said to not cause anything.
You got those were all under accidents.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I can see your point.
Mm-hmm.
What's the next one?
My second negative, it kind of relates to the first, but his second plan was also bad. The first one was completely accidental, but the second one at least started on purpose, but it ended up being accidental too. It even went the same exact way as the first. You don't see that in real life. That's only being completely ironic. The only thing different this time was he caught it all on camera. But at the end of the scene, after everyone made the truck move, I saw Buttercream's face in the end, and she looked really sad or embarrassed or something. I don't like seeing Buttercream like that. It makes me have feels. So he also didn't know how to stop the truck at the end, so it kind of backfired on him.
Let's see, anything? Is that it?
I also have one more negative, but I don't really consider it a negative. So yeah.
Nitpick there, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it? We give our final scores.
Anyone else?
I guess you just summed up all of the negatives of this whole episode. Which I honestly didn't even know that I had until you pointed them out. So, thanks.
Bacon.
Oh, me? No.
Okay, then we
Okay.
go to the final scores.
All right.
Alright, so for me, overall, this was a great episode. I love a lot of the episodes of season 1. This was one of my all-time favorites. Love the William Shatner and Star Trek reference. That was hilarious throughout the entire thing. The pets were great. Blythe was great. Roger was awesome with Buddy. Sugar Sprinkles, we finally met her, and she had a great impression. Great mini song. Overall, I'm giving this episode a 9.5 out of 10.
9.5 out of 10 for me as well.
I'll be honest here. When this episode came out, I did not like this episode. Like, it did not click with me. I had it rated as the 3rd worst episode in the series. But this review, after rewatching the episode and getting my thoughts together, I think it kind of changed my opinion because I didn't really have many things to be negative about. So in the end, I raised it 6 places in my list. And I would raise it from a 4.0 to a 5.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, as for me, this is a very fun episode. I mean, the comedy is great. Super Sprinkle's debut was sprinkling, and Blythe's secret dilemma was legit, and the ride was so much fun. I did reckon this as part of my top 10 best LPS episodes. It's really one of my favorites. Final score for me is 9.5 out of 10.
I didn't have anything really negative against this episode, but it's just not as strong as other episodes. Excuse me. No, but I did like all the jokes and the characters. I did love the bike exploding. Laughed super hard when I first saw that. And I do understand Snake's little gripes here and there, but nothing that I can put it too hard against the show. So I'm going to give this one a 9.75 out of 10. After rewatching it, it kind of bumped it a little down.
And for me, I gotta agree with a lot of the other opinions in here. This one really isn't like the strongest of the season. This one I sort of put more like in the middle of season 1. Not bad, but really not that good either. Because thinking back on what Snake was talking about in his negatives, yeah, I guess I can see why it's not really well received. But I actually do like the way Roger was being portrayed. I love how the pets are actually willing to go this far to prove Blythe's innocence. I think that's really great for them. The Star Trek reference that was a huge plus for me because I used to be a huge Star Trek nerd. So that little homage kind of clicked me very well. So overall, I'm gonna give this episode I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, well, it's time for the randomizer.
Randomize.
Guys, while he's doing that, I just want to say, just as a quick thing, from the League of Pet Shoppers and me and everyone else in the Pet Shop group, we want to say a special happy birthday to Tim Cahill.
Oh, nice.
Tim.
Oh, it's Tim Cahill's birthday? Happy birthday, Tim Cahill!
Hey, happy birthday, yeah.
And now to the randomizer. We shall find this weekend.
You guys won't like this one.
I will love every episode.
The net hat praise.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Nest hat praise.
Mediocre.
It was even worse than
Why am I the only one cheering? Why am I the only one cheering? Biscuits.
I'm excited.
Biscuits.
You know what? I'll talk about this episode when we get to the review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have it rated under Sweet Truck Ride. It's a bad episode.
Okay, let's just go to our outros.
Hey, may I make an announcement? While we're recording this, like this is like around the time when the Hub Network is basically at its last night, and tomorrow's gonna become the Discovery Family. So
Yeah, as of October 13th.
yeah. We just want to say though that pretty much we're gonna miss the Hub, and
Yeah, we're gonna miss it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just want.
It's been a great 4 years.
Yeah.
Great 4 years. I wouldn't have traded it for anything else.
Yeah, we hope the other hub shows from Hasbro could still stay in Discovery Family or eventually move up to other networks if possible. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright guys, so this is Sinnoh 98.
Littlest Nintendo Shop.
I Can Snake.
Wing Nars 28.
Downloads Bacon back from Mars.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
just got back? I didn't know.
Yeah, I got back from Mars. You didn't watch the previous review, I guess.
No. I guess maybe that's what that sound was before. That was your ship crashing down.
That was.
Okay.
I just came back.
And this is CC Trainor-Ling.
Alright guys, this is the League of Petshoppers signing off. We'll see you guys next week for Nest Tech Craze. See you later. Adios.
Yeah,
Peace out, home slices.
Take care.
Yeah.
Stay
Stay
classy.
classy.